See, we are having our today's session on a very familiar but unique subject, that is mastering hybrid work and distributed team management. Our today's session is on mastering hybrid work and distributed team management, a strategy for effective remote team collaboration under the umbrella of Futuristic Management branch. When I say Futuristic Management branch means how the management will change its wings in next 10, 15, 20 years time duration, and why we need to know that is important. So we have done couple of sessions in Futuristic Management concept. Conventional methodology of management will go under disruption, will go under change. And that's why it becomes mandatory to understand how the management will change its direction, its spectrum in next time to come. So in this series, we have one more session today. Of course, it is going to be in part 1 and part 2. It is going to be 2 sessions. It cannot complete in one session to justify the subject. But we'll have a session 1 today. It's a very fresh example of COVID-19, okay? And the world has talked a lot about COVID-19. There is no doubt about it. Before COVID-19, like we go to school, similarly, we go to office also, correct? And the understanding was that the office exists only within office boundaries. The office can be run, the office work can be done only when you reach your office, you sit on your desk and table, you open your computer. That is what the office is. But what COVID-19 did? It changed the concept. It changed the concept. It demonstrated that disruption can happen anytime. So you have to change your business model. COVID-19 was just an example. And COVID-19 has taught this also, that work can be done sitting anywhere in the world, anytime. I'm sorry. So, the COVID-19 was just a trigger. And when some trigger comes, it insists us to think that, oh, the things can be done like this also. We never thought of it. Or you might have thought it, but you're not tested it. So the COVID-19 has demonstrated that we can work remotely. We can work from outside the office also with the same efficiency. There are no timelines. So the work can be done sitting in office is not a only true phenomenon on the earth. There are plus and minuses on the subject, okay? There are discussions that you can, when you work from home, this was a drawback. There was an advantage of it. But ultimately, looking at the concept that knowledge can be exist, or knowledge pooling can be done not under the umbrella of one roof. Knowledge pooling could be from across the globe. And when I say across the globe, it's not only from one company. It could be multiple companies or multiple individuals, domain experts sitting on the earth, different part of the world, and they can contribute to you for your business model. He need not to be on your payroll, but he is an expert which you need him for a specific task. So, work from home, work from globe, a concept. And see how a COVID has changed a decade-old conventional model to a complete new regime. We'll talk on this subject in more details in the coming slides. But in the short-term phenomena, the COVID-19 work from home has been highlighted with some drawbacks. These drawbacks are what has been seen shortly in 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years duration. Am I right? Which are listed on my screen right now. Increased burnout and fatigue. So the guys were not getting out, okay, they were always in the systems, they were within the campus, within the boundaries of the house. So basically it's a lock-in condition. So there was more burnout because guys were talking, the guys were talking in non-stop mode, continuously working. There was a fatigue because there was no outdoor activities, okay. So it was one monotonous job and everything. But burnout was existing even before that also. When under the work pressure, before COVID-19, the banking systems and many other systems, where working hours were so extended up to 10 hours, 15 hours per day, I'm talking. Huh? So burnout was there also. But anyway, we are labeling COVID-19 also the burnout. So for time being, consider this as a burnout. Social isolation and reduced collaboration. Yes, this I agree. Because the world was socially isolated. Okay, so forget work. The world was socially isolated. But there was an advantage. There was a family. It was not a family isolation. In your last 20 years life, the time you not spent with your family, that time you spent during COVID duration. So there are plus and minuses. Blurring of work-life boundaries. Oh, okay. Because in the same house, when you go for office, you go to office. When you come to home, you are at home. So because from the one roof only, you are doing office work also, and you are doing your family work also, your family engagements also. So there was a hazy line. Okay, that's fine. Decline in physical and mental health. Okay, fine. Okay. Because the situation was like this. So it cannot be given only that because you're working from home, that's why your physical and mental health deteriorated. No, it's not like that. It was an overall impact of COVID. Okay. So like if there is no COVID and you have been allowed to work from your home, so you can work home, and if you have a swimming pool downstairs of your building or you have a garden next to your house, no problem. In between 10-15 minutes, go walk outside, go to the garden, make 2 quick rounds of walk and come back. Okay. So you are addressing fresh air, physical health, you are addressing. So it was again a compulsive situation during COVID which made work from home more stringent within the boundary. So this is a cascade effect actually. Technological and ergonomic challenges, yes, it was there actually. Ergonomics challenges were there, technological challenges were there. But the technology has ramped up very fast. Thanks God, all the IT industry across the world they made every house an office. What a mammoth of work. Mark my word what I'm telling. Thanks to IT industry across the globe who made every home an office. Okay, it may not be that great level of infrastructure could have been developed, but yes, that's the reality. But okay, still there was a challenges. So fine, there was a challenges because yes, every house cannot have that level of technological intervention or that level of ergonomic furnitures. Okay, which an office affords. But if you really think that you want to go to the hybrid mode of operations in future, so you can definitely make an ergonomic arrangement for your employees at their home. You can provide them the best systems which support your job or activities. But said and done, there were the drawbacks. There were benefits of COVID-19 also was there. Save time and money. Committance was reduced, correct? Increased comfort and well-being. Comfort was increased. Correct? Work as you feel, okay? Complete your task. You have a time till tomorrow morning. Greater flexibility and balance. You can balance both. You are flexible, you can do a good work-life balance. And in turn, it has reduced the environmental impact on the globe. They were telling now that ozone layer, because of the less logistics of aircrafts and many other things, ozone layer started repairing itself. the water life, the water elements, the new species have started coming on the beaches. And it boosted the productivity and more focus. Okay, because you're not tired of your commute. I'm not sure what is the global average commute time, but in my opinion, it cannot be both way, to and fro. It cannot be less than an hour. Across the globe, I'm talking, by the way. So 1 hour of the whole world who are in profession, they are losing 1 hour on just commute. Number needs to be validated. It's just my guesstimate, my assumption. So 1 hour of commute if reduced across the world per day, per person, how much commute has been reduced? In that period, you have been focused. For that 1 hour, you can go and you can make a gym now. Of course, during COVID, you were not doing it, but now you can do that. You can focus on your health. You can focus on your personal works. So the concept here is, our discussion started with the concept that COVID-19 has brought a disruption in the business model, working model. From always office is in office concept has been changed to office can be anywhere in the world. Wherever you are with a laptop, with your gadgets, office is there with you. It's a mobile office concept. By the way, these statistics, I had questions in my mind. So I just put on the Gemini I and I said, Gemini I, please give me the data as per the available latest research in the market. Okay. So they said that COVID-19 work from home has reduced family disputes by 35%. Okay, guys. Thank you Gemini I for giving me this data. Okay. From the latest research which I requested. So these are the data. Rental value has reduced because the renting has reduced. Workplace rent have reduced by 10 to 20% because demand has reduced. So that's correct. Human productivity has increased by 20 to 30%. Again, all these are based upon the Gemini I research, which I requested the data. So the productivity has increased by 20 to 30%. Work-life balance, focusing, retaining more energy levels due to non-commuting. So all these things are there. Okay. The concept here, what I wanted to bring all of you on board with me is that the future is looking for hybrid work model. The things which are having a wastage component, commuting is a wastage. You are not adding any value. You are damaging environment. You are wasting your precious time, and it's not adding any value. It's a non-productive time. So this kind of non-productive things will get evaporated in the times to come. And that's why the subject has been triggered from a monotonous business model working under office umbrella. COVID has distracted that and opened the doors of new opportunity. Thank you, COVID, for that. So now we are looking for a future business model which are going to be a hybrid concept. Work from home, work from office, or work from anywhere in the world. So how these models will be working, we have to see that in today's and next upcoming session on the subject. The evolving world of work. Embracing the new normal. I'm sorry. Shift to flexible work. The shift toward flexible work signifies a fundamental change, not just a temporary adjustment in how we can operate. Hybrid schedule offer choices, remote options, expands talent pool. The point here is that this is not a temporary adjustment. It is going to be a lifestyle. And this lifestyle will help you to pool make a pool of talent through remote operations, irrespective of city, irrespective of state, irrespective of country. So that is a modality of shift to flexible work model. No restrictions, no limitations. Look beyond the boundaries. Correct? Employee preferences. A recent survey found that 75% of employees favor a hybrid work model, highlighting its growing popularity. Yes. There is a preference. Employees prefer to go into hybrid model. Work from home. And see, many companies across the world now, 2 days work from home, 3 days from office, all these things are happening right now. So, the story of hybrid business model has already commenced, and that in the time to come, it will have a great level of adoption. Work-life balance. The hybrid model is credited for enhancing work-life balance and reducing commute times, making work more efficient. Managing a startup and coaching soccer present for family dinners. Attend your family dinner also. And managing a startup, you want to manage a startup also. You want to attend the soccer also. And you want to present in the family dinner also. So this is how you can balance the things. And everything is in the area of 2 to 3 kilometers. No need to long commutes. No need to travel 30, 40, 50 kilo for a specific cause. And by the way, let me tell you one thing. A futuristic business model, what I'm talking right now, you know that I can give an example from India and it is across the globe. When a cement plant come in a village place, correct? Or a steel plant come near to the oil, the iron mines, correct? What happened? That plant come, then slowly, an infrastructure is developed around it. It's a remote place, okay? So of course, the plant team, plant operations team, plant construction team will be part of that plant. But outside, shopping malls, schools, infrastructure, slowly they get developing, correct? Similarly, when this hybrid model will be at its peak, you know what? Everything within 2 kilometer radius concept will grow very faster. The cycling concept will improve. The walking concept will improve. Class, it's nearby 2 kilometers, let's walk. 1 kilometer, just walk and come back. We'll finish that and come back. That long commute requirement will drop. So when I say everything within 2 kilometers means what? The cities will change their layout formats accordingly. The one branch of a particular shopping mall will now it's open, it's a small outlets across the city at 10 places to cater to the requirement of that 2 kilometer radius. So nobody should travel 30 kilometers to come to that big mall. You got my point? So this will not only impact offices and work pattern, even it will demonstrate a good impact on the layout of the city. That is a future business opportunity, guys. See how the things are linked to each other. Because even the cloud kitchens will come. So the cloud kitchens will be in the areas. So no need to supply a food from a particular cloud kitchen which is 30 kilometers away. No need, open a cloud kitchen here, class. Supply within, cover the 5 kilometer radius. So now in place of one cloud kitchen, you have 20 cloud kitchen across the city. So this is how the business model will change in this hybrid pattern. And it's unavoidable, it's a future, by the way. Wastage in anything will be dropped. That concept of that 5R will be very prominent. Okay? No wastage. Avoid wastage as much as possible. Benefit of hybrid and distributed teams. Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. Suddenly the link was dropped.
Okay, okay.
It's okay, fine. Okay.
You can continue.
Yes. So, the benefit of hybrid and distributed teams. What is the advantage of this? Wider or advantage of flexibility, wider talent pool. Embracing flexibility allows companies to access a broader range of talent without geographical restrictions. If I am an expert, I need not to be under a payroll of a particular company. I'm a freelance expert. So from 2 to 3, I have an appointment with company ABC in China, and then I have a company CD in India between 4 to 5. Wider talent pool. Take anybody on forum who can give the right advice. Correct? Second is employee satisfaction. Flexible work arrangement lead to higher employee satisfaction and retention, fostering a positive work environment. Truly speaking, employee satisfaction means, guys, look here, what you want? You want attendance in office or you want a work? Employee says, sir, you want a work? No, I'll give you work. Class, leave it to me. Target oriented, job oriented, not the physical presence. Correct? A boss is there, boss is sitting in the office till 5 o'clock, so I also need to sit up to 5 o'clock. Kalli wali. Output is important. These decorums, cosmetics are wastage. Remove them. That is what's going to happen, and that is what's happening now. Cost reduction. Flexibility often results in reduced overhead cost, including saving on office space and utilities. Guys, I'm telling you, whatever is wastage will be reduced. That is called cost optimization initiative. So the hybrid and distributed team concept is an optimization of resources. Cost optimization. Anything which is adding no value should be removed. Enhanced productivity. Autonomy in work schedule can significantly boost productivity levels among employees. What happened? You go to office from 7 to 3 or 8 hours, okay, for example, correct? In between, you are not in a mood, actually. You are not feeling very good. So what you do, but still you are in office, okay, guys, okay? So you'll sit there 50% if you'll finish the job. But what if you have been given not 8 hours, you have been given 24 hours? Sit at home, do comfortably. Okay, anything urgent, clear it out, no problem. Whether at home or in office, you have to clear it out. But if you have a flexi hours to finish that job, because everything now, everything yesterday, everything now doesn't work, by the way, in the business model. If you are doing it, that means you are not planning your work properly. You should plan your work properly. Set the boundaries. What you need today, you need today. What you need tomorrow, tomorrow. Don't take everything today. So when you decide this way, when you differentiate like this, automatically what happens? Efficiency increases. Okay, I have a time to think on this job. If I have a time to think on this job, I will think well, and probably I may finish that job in 15 minutes. But I'm so well thought on that I'm giving my best output. Getting my point? So that is an advantage of flexibility. By the way, there are challenges of hybrid and distributed teams also. That also we should know, because it's not like something, oh, it's a new model, let's adopt it. No. Look for the challenges also. Okay, team cohesion and culture. Maintaining strong team cohesion and culture is essential for productivity, and employee satisfaction is hybrid environment. Shared goals, trust, clear communication, mutual support, positive morale and inclusion. See guys, there's no doubt about it. Okay, take an example. For example, if the employees are not meeting with each other, correct? When you are in office, what happens? Say you are doing a meeting, you are doing a common discussion for 1 hour, okay? And every time you don't conclude everything in agreement with all. There will be a difference of opinions, will always be there. But what happens after office also? After your meeting is finished, you can physically meet, face to face you can meet and try to understand this in a side talk, the other aspect of it. You can understand the psychology of others also in that discussions. Where is the restriction other than the main subject? What is the other element? What is the other elements which are playing a critical role in this decision making? Why we have a difference of opinion? But in the hybrid model, we do a Teams meeting. Once the Teams meeting finishes, okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Class, everybody, tuck, leave the meeting. So the hybrid model will have to thought over this, that how to create a replacement to this human touch. So yes, that need to be thought over, and that is a limitation today. There's no doubt about it. Effective communication. Ensuring effective communication across various locations and time zones is crucial to avoid misunderstanding and enhance collaborations. Yes, time zones are different. So at that time, somebody just woke up, somebody's now going to sleep. So yes, this will be there, that they all are not in one time zone. So they are in the different span of the day. So in the different span of day, the moods may be different. Their approach may be different. Correct. For end of the day, fellow, yeah, class, that's all. This is too much job today. Let's close it out now. But the man who woke up in the morning is very fresh. So he's looking at the things with the very fresh eyes. He's not loaded for the day. So this is the will be there, which we need to look for the things. Preventing isolation. Preventing feelings of isolation and disconnection among team members is vital for maintaining morale and a sense of belonging. Connect with friends, family, and community groups regularly. So yes, we know that in the hybrid model, probably you may not see your colleague for months together. Correct? Okay, if they are located outside, that's fine. But the colleagues who are in the same zone or same city, where you are meeting him regularly, but in the hybrid mode, probably possible you may not meet him for a week, you may not meet him for 15 days, and so on. So everything is not green. Huh? So but looking at the scenarios of advantages, this could be a prevailing case in future. So these challenges need to be well thought over, and how to mitigate them. We are going to see in our session, by the way. Okay. So this model has to be looked into. Resource equity. How to share the resource equally. If they are in one cubicle, one place, you can share that, correct? Okay, Nitin, you will have 1 hour slot. Okay, you have Ria, you have a 2 hour slot like this, correct? Okay, Ramesh, you have a 5-year slot, depending on the workload. So we are equalizing the resources based on demand, based on the workload, correct? So ensuring equitable access to resources and opportunity for all team members, regardless of location, is key to be a fair work environment, giving them equal opportunities. Give different levels of support so everyone achieves equal outcomes. Demands may be different to give an output. Nitin may need more resources, you may need less resources, or you need more resources, I need less resources. So this resources has to reach in time so that our productivity can be enhanced. So the resources has to reach in time means, when I say that, resources may have to reach physically or in the form of softwares, or maybe technical expertise. So these are the challenges, correct? Okay. Like in office, okay, if I need something, you may come for immediately across, within 2 seconds you can be on my desk, but that could not be a case in case of remote working. So yes, these challenges are known. And industries, by the way, working for virtual support and everything, screen sharing and all is one of the trigger for this, that you share my screen, I take your control and I will work for you. Now, optimizing the collaboration, how to optimize it. Okay, let's see this now. Strategies for seamless collaboration. Importance of intentional strategies. Intentional strategies are essential for fostering effective teamwork, regardless of team members' location. It enhances connectivity and productivity. Focus and purpose lead to better and faster results always. Intentional strategies. Very important to build up the teams irrespective of their locations. Use of project management tools and softwares, improving performance, real-time data sharing, real-time plan sharing, collaborative energy efficiency. How to do that? You put your input, I put my input. Let's collaborate our input with the help of AI tools. Then see what outcome comes. Let's work on that aspect. So this is how the optimization and collaboration will help us out in optimizing. Cross-functional collaboration, that is also important. Streamlined collaboration on cross-functional projects leads to better outcome and innovation, bringing diverse perspectives together. Marketing, sales and engineering teams members jointly develop a new product. Probably the marketing team sits somewhere else, sales team sits somewhere else, project management engineering team sits somewhere else. But when you are remotely collaborating with each other, you are trying to add a value from your own perspectives. And we are trying to add a value from your own perspectives, for sure that your efforts are multiplying. Your efforts are collaboratively giving an exponential impact. It is not only engineering team which designs something. It's not only engineering teams say, I did a great car modeling, it's fine. No, marketing and sales team have to add a value. What are the current market trends are going on? What are the market likings are there right now? What nature of collaboration is required to come across the market? This is called collaboration. And that is definitely possible when you are working in a hybrid model. Means it is more easily possible. We continue in optimizing the collaboration. Project management tools, collaboration tools are there. Tools like Asana, Trello, Monday.com enhances project management by providing platform for task tracking and team coordination. Don't worry, don't need to take the notes. You are going to get this presentation, so it will be very helpful to you. Asana for teamwork management for project task and goals. Good for complex workflow. Everybody do their job in the task, and that is collaborated. And then the framework comes out completely. So these are like shared document platforms. Google Workspace and Microsoft 365 facilitate collaboration through shared documents. We are sharing the documents. Presentations are shared. Files, Excel, MS Office are shared. Offices are shared. Everybody can work in one file, add their value to that. Real-time editing is possible. So these are all collaboration tools. Brainstorming tools. Micro and Mural are excellent for brainstorming and whiteboarding. You can put your thoughts. You leave your thoughts. Let somebody come who is working in a different time zone to come and fill your black whiteboard and add his value. This is my opinion. So these are all like collaborative tools which help us to grow faster and faster. And this all helps in optimizing our collaboration. Means we don't waste time, we don't wait. So now, if you guys are okay, give me a second please. Yes, okay.